Hello, hello, fellow contest champions and summoners. Welcome back to the channel. This is WebZip1277, and today I am continuing my grind of the Punisher arenas and the Hyperion arena. Now you saw I did a fairly extensive grind last night, at least to start, and I've done more since then. So I'm almost done with the 3-star arena. I've already gotten all of the milestone rewards, and I'm going to do probably one more run through just to put myself well over what I think the cutoff will be, since it was about, what, 640 something last time. It probably will be around there again, so I'm just going to make sure that I get well over that. I am almost to the cutoff, or not the cutoff, the get in the pool threshold for the 4-star Punisher, so that'll be nice. And then once I get that, what I'm probably going to do is divert all of my... Sorry, it does that sometimes, so strange. In any case, once I'm done with this arena, once I hit the rank rewards threshold, what I'm probably going to do is divert all of my 4-star champions to the Hyperion arena, along with my 3-stars, and hopefully place fairly highly there. I think the most I've ever placed in the Hyperion arena has been, I want to say 800,000. So if I could hit like 1 million before before this arena gives out, I would consider that pretty good improvement, actually. So give me just a second here. I'm going to adjust the volume a little bit so you guys can hear it. Okay, let's see how Black Panther does against Ant-Man. So yeah, I basically fairly recently decided to make a goal of the whole hashtag get in the pool thing. And once I decided to do it and just kind of aim for those goals, I've kind of just, I don't know, I've been happy that I've been able to do it, but I've also just kind of been surprised how much I've been able to kind of push myself in those higher arenas. I mean, I realize that 800,000 in a basic arena is probably nothing to most people who play this game. But to me, it's a pretty big deal, so I'm happy about that. Alright. There's Marvel versus Black Panther. As you can see, I had to reset my streak, so all of the AI right now is pretty easy. I'm not thinking too much about these fights. That said, I have, of course, been surprised sometimes early in a game, or early in a streak, at just how, you know, mean the AI can be. Alright, let's see what we've got. Come on, Wanda, open up. There we go. Okay. So off to a good first start. Let's see, we got about 9,000 points in that match there, so that's good. Let's see if we can do even better. I mean, score-wise we should, because the multiplier keeps increasing right now. Alright, so help, and help, and help. And Old Man Logan, and Hulk, and Doctor Strange. Alright. Who's next? I'm feeling cocky. Let's go ahead and see if we can take on that Thor down there. Pretty good matchups all around. Kind of jealous of that guy with his awakened Hulk. Definitely want to awaken my 4-star Hulk. Alright. Too bad we'll never actually get to see Old Man Logan and Clint Barton fight in a Marvel movie. Just not gonna happen right now with the state of how things are. Of course, at this point, Hugh Jackman has also retired from being Wolverine. And right now, I just don't know if I want to see anyone else playing Wolverine, so... Okay, I put myself in danger there. As soon as he got that 3, I was in danger, so... I'm lucky he didn't fire it off. Okay, after this round, if I win it, I should be over the 300,000 point mark, so that's cool. I don't know if I'll quite get to 350 this time, but I should get pretty darn close. Okay, take him down. Alright. What does that put us at? About... okay, 301. Not too bad. And I think what is my streak multiplier at now? Is it at 2? Yes, it is. Okay. So as I finish up these matches, I should get to my 3 multiplier, and hopefully I'll be in a place to just kind of take care of the rank reward threshold soon. Oh god. Okay. Now the only one of these with a class matchup that works for me is this one. And it features War Machine, and I hate fighting War Machine. Okay, and it looks like Electro is going to be at a disadvantage no matter what. That's alright. He can take these guys. Hey, Brandon Turner, joining the stream. How you doing, man? Thanks for dropping in. Alright, let's see how we do. We're going to do Electro versus Hawkeye. Electro has a class disadvantage. And Hawkeye's got about 1,000 PI on him, so... Fortunately, the AI is still playing a bit scrubbishly. And I'll take it, man. Oh, cool, you're listening to me while working. Well, cool. I appreciate you thinking of me. I often listen to music and sometimes YouTube while I'm doing work-related things, but haven't really thought of listening to like arena grinds or anything, though. I just... It's news to me, so thank you, I appreciate it. Ah, poor Moon Knight here. Gotta say, not a huge fan of Moon Knight so far. I don't even think I have him, but just fighting him, his movement patterns are tough to get used to. So he often gets like I often can't parry him properly. So yeah, and I guess I'm still just getting used to him. So Keith Winnett joining the stream and the chat. Hey man, how you doing? Welcome aboard. I'm just trying to get some grinds out for the day. I have some other things I need to do, but I figure I'd do this kind of early in the day, and then I'll maybe come back to it later, but just kind of running my alright, dang it. Apparently I can't talk and play at the same time. But no, I'm just running my characters through a grind, and then we'll come back later. And so, all right. So I don't think I'm going to. No, I won't. I get to about 3:15, so I'm about 90% of the way towards the 350,000 milestone. So that's good. And for me, this is pretty early progress. So you know, I'm actually doing okay. So we're gonna go ahead, pop back in here, request some help. Oh, actually, I forgot. I have one more team. I will put them in. I thought I'd done all 3 teams. Apparently, I have no memory. All right. We'll take on Mordo. I'm not a fan of Mordo, at least not in terms of fighting him, but that's okay. Oh god, Nightcrawler. Oh, I'm not a fan of Nightcrawler. Truth be told, I'm not a fan of any of these fights, really. Although, I'm not too worried about Ultron because Unstoppable Colossus doesn't bleed, so... Alright, let's see how we do. Ooh. This is why I hate Nightcrawler, that Neophem that he has. He's almost as bad as Spider-Man. But hey, I survived him, so you know. Oh wow, chat has really picked up. A lot of people seem to be chiming in. Welcome to everybody who's here. Thanks much for joining me. Let's see. And I will say amen to the whole, you need to, you know, it takes time to build up a roster so that you can go for these high scores. I feel you guys. If you take a look at my 4-star roster, I've got 13 total, so I basically have a limit of like 4 teams that I can run through a grind at a time. Which is why I still mostly play in the 3-star arena and the Summoner Trials. I know some people think that Summoner Trials are a waste of time, but they're not for me. They're practice. Alright, so here we go. Alright, I'm going to reduce the volume here ever so slightly. That wasn't ever so slightly. Mordo annoys me. I'm used to parrying and counterattacking, and I can't do that with him. Okay, stop doing that, Mordo. stop doing that, Mordo. And stop doing that, Mordo. Oh my god. Jeez. It's like all this man does is block. Okay, can that take him down? Okay, just drop dead, okay? No? There we go. Wow. Oh my goodness. Well, I typically use revives on score-boosted champions to keep them around as long as possible. It's a favorite tactic I use during the 3-star arenas. I'm not quite there, at least psychologically, for the 4-star grinds yet, but I'll get there eventually. So let's see. We are going to take Drax here, and we'll pair him with Nebula and Iron Fist, and we'll see how these guys do for one round in the Hyperion arena. Well, not great matchups, but probably as good as I can hope for. Alright, let's see how we do. So here's a question for you guys. Did anyone go for Angela? Because I didn't when she was up in the arena, and as best I can tell, I was wise to kind of save my time there. Oh my gosh, sorry, I didn't realize I had a screen lag. Anyways, I was just fighting Angela, in case you guys missed it. I think you did, so sorry about that. But yeah, did anyone go for her? Because I haven't been terribly impressed with what I've seen of her. Is she a bleed champion? Because I would kind of think that she would be. And, I don't know, she seems overall pretty lackluster, and I don't know, I'm kind of glad I didn't grind for her, so... Okay, Rogue is another character I don't have, and I'm not terribly clamoring to get. I don't know, her movements and her gameplay mechanics just look pretty clunky to me. Of course, once I get her, I'll try her out and see for myself, but like so far, I don't know, she's difficult to anticipate, and I don't know. I mean, I get there's this kind of class of new heroes or champions, I guess, where you they're kind of like made specifically to counter parries, and those people annoy me. You know, you've got your Mordos and your Rogues and your Black Panther Civil Wars, and I get why they're there. I understand it. I just don't like it, so... So yes, if you ever need to know how to take me down, just find a character who can counter parries, and chances are you'll take me down real fast. So yeah, I don't know about Mordo. I mean, I want to say that he seems good, but he's another character I think I've only got his 3-star, and I don't think I've really played with him. But yeah, he just hasn't really impressed me that much. The Astral Evade thing is nice as long as you're not on the receiving end of it. But let me see. Alright, and then I'll probably do... I'm just going to do straight up runs through here. I'm not going to do any arena score multipliers because I don't think I need to for the 3-star arena. Oh, hey! I have a class disadvantage. Well, a potential class disadvantage, but no, that's not true. I've got Voodoo here, so all right, we got that. Okay, this is actually a pretty strong lineup. I'm not used to it, so alrighty. Well, Shanghai Lei, I'm just learning about alliance defense myself, so my guess is that if a character really annoys you when you fight them, then they're probably good at alliance defense for one reason or another. So, like, for instance, I detest Nightcrawler. I hate having to fight him, which to me says if I had him, then I would definitely put him on alliance defense. Gosh, I hate an aggressive Rhino. Oh, hey, well, if I survive this, I might actually have a chance. Nope. That's why I hate Rhino. Man, he's just really aggressive right now. Oh my god. I can't believe I survived that. I'm telling you, man. Nightcrawler, Hyperion, Mordo... Like, whenever I see that I have to fight any of those guys, I just kind of start going, ugh. And War Machine, too. I don't know what it is with War Machine's AI, but it's, like, always really aggressive and... Jesus. And really, just kind of on point. Let me see if I can actually win against this Star-Lord here. Nope. Oh, wow. He took me down hard. Oh, man. It's getting to the point where the AI is just really on point here, so... The game is deciding to be mean to me. But that's okay. It'll do no better. I see what you're thinking, Gamora. Thinking, yeah, all these other AIs are really hostile. I'm gonna get in on this action and maybe win. But I have Spirit Venom. Well, I thought I had Spirit Venom. Never mind. I'm just going to melee you into submission. Melee? 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 I don't know. Melee. Alright. 650,000. I am in all likelihood clear of the threshold for getting the 3-star Punisher, but I'm gonna play a couple more rounds in this arena and just do what I can to kind of pad that as much as possible. So we're going to go ahead and put Storm, Symbiote, Spidey, and Black Panther in because lots of synergies and a nice diverse team. Alright. And am I going to get more really aggressive AI? There's only one way to find out. Okay. Alright, let's see how we do. Yeah, I was not expecting Voodoo to be as good as he is when I first played him. I didn't understand how he worked at first, and then I discovered what Spirit Venom does. And once I did that, I was like, oh my god, this is great. So I started kind of spamming Spirit Venom whenever I could, at least against, you know, opponents who were vulnerable to it. It's really nice. And then his special too, what is that, I think the Brother Daniel? That's really nice too. So, no, I'm definitely a fan of Dr. Voodoo. Yep, it's being aggressive. Oh, come on, I know I parried that. There you go, you hard-headed ex-husband of mine. I love having Storm fight Black Panther because, you know, they're divorcees now. So, you know, you get that catharsis of, you know, beating up on your ex without actually doing it. Ooh. Okay, well, this team of AIs has been aggressive, but not particularly smart, thank goodness. Well, take care, Brandon. Thanks for stopping by. I hope you have a good day too. Maybe I'll see you later. I may stream later this evening. We'll see. Alright, 669. I think I'm going to play until we hit the 700,000 mark, and then I'll jump into the Summoner Trials, so... Oh, hey, Nightmare's back. How you doing, guy? You here to cause some more bad dreams? It's good to see you, man. Alright, let's see. We'll go with Ms. Marvel, Scarlet Witch, and let's put Vision in there. Because again, synergies. Oh boy. Yep. Computer's giving me fewer and fewer choices that are, you know, comfortable. But that's okay. This is why we are heroes and champions and summoners. Because we fight the tough battles. Right, guys? I don't know. I'm not anticipating this one to be too tough. If nothing else, I've got a huge PI advantage over these guys. You know, I know how to block, you stupid computer. Okay, that went alright. I know I blocked that last flurry, but whatever. Okay, Wanda versus Dormammu. Does anyone else find Dormammu's name to be kind of hilarious? Because I sure as hell do. It's like, to me, the worst name for a supervillain you could have. Yes, my name is Dormammu. I mean, where does that come from? I don't know. Like, if I'm offending somebody's, you know, religion or cultural beliefs because of where that name comes from, I apologize, and it's done completely without intent. But I mean, where the heck Where did that name come from? Did Stan Lee just decide I'm gonna make up something completely outlandish, or if anyone knows, please let me know. I'm willing to learn here. Alright, and it's Vision versus Wolverine. Oh. Vision doesn't bleed. I don't foresee any problems here. Except, I guess, Wolverine's natural aggression. Oh. I must have hit that I must have hit that special 2 without meaning to, because that fired with it. That fired without my knowledge or consent. Oh well, wouldn't be the first time. Okay. 684. Alright, so hopefully one more round should get us to 700,000. And then I'll drop into the Summoner Trials. And then maybe use up some quest energy, and then I will call it... I won't call it a day, but I will stop streaming for a little bit. So let's just go ahead and see what other fun combinations I can come up with here. Let's do... Oh, okay. Let's put in Wolverine and Unstoppable Colossus for the synergy. And then we'll add Gwenpool just because she's a lot of fun to play. So we'll just go ahead and use these guys. I guess we'll stay here and avoid the hard difficulties because that's usually not fun. Okay. Alright, and I've got really strong class and PI advantages, so this shouldn't be too much, so. Okay, 1 down, 2 to go. Alright, Gwenpool versus Spider-Man here. Looks like we will come close to 700,000, but not quite hit it. And I think that's okay for now. Go in there, do a little bit of Summoner Trials, and then I've got to go and, you know, I got to go and run some errands and, you know, actually do things in the real world, because I have to. But for what it's worth, I would much rather spend my time online with you guys. I definitely enjoy you guys popping in and hanging out while I grind. Wow, Black Panther, you are tearing me up right now. Oh, you're the... There we go. Tables have turned. Okay, I'm done here. I don't want him to nickel and dime me to death. Again, man, those stun reflects. I do not like them. I'm not used to playing that way. Alright, we're at 699. I will go ahead and just leave the arena as is right here. And now I'm going to step down into the Summoner Trials. So, how long will I still stream? I am probably going to do about 8 rounds of Summoner Trials. And, I find that generally takes me about, I don't know, maybe about half an hour. So, yeah, I'm probably gonna do about half an hour more. I may spend a little bit of quest energy afterwards, but I'm still considering that. I don't know if I will. But yeah, I'd say about half an hour is how much longer I'll still be streaming. Okay, let's see. We'll just start up here at the top and see if I can get my rear end handed to me by some of these AIs. Sound good? Good. Okay. This looks about as good a matchup as I can hope for. Let's see how we do. And again, Rhino is one of those opponents that sometimes I like him and sometimes I hate him. Right now I like him because he's not being particularly aggressive. He's not like rushing back and, you know. Ooh. I didn't even realize I got him to a special 3. Ouch. Did you try to use a strong attack on me while I was already backed into a wall? Kind of a jerk move there, Rhino. With which software do I stream? I basically am using open broadcast software. OBS is, I think, what everyone calls it. I like it. It's pretty good. It's gotten me at least to this point, and I don't consider myself to be any kind of a technical genius, so it does what I need it to. I've tried experimenting with like game show, and it's not bad. I just I kind of used OBS first, and I'm kind of reluctant to learn a new software. So, but yeah, OBS for me at least. I think that's probably one of the more popular softwares. I think Seaton uses it too, although I could be wrong on that. So don't take my absolute word for it. Aggressive, coming out swinging. Oh, and he's hit me with his irradiation stank too. But that's not enough. Okay, so that's one down. Alright. Alright. Well, Shang, I'm sorry about your Wi-Fi. That's terrible, man. I hope you can get that fixed. I hate it when my Wi-Fi decides it wants to take a vacation or something. Alright. Okay, I guess we can go with this one here. Let's see. Okay. This is a decent matchup, so we'll go with that. Oh, come on, I didn't even have time to react to that strong attack. That was just... Okay, you know what? I think you're getting a little too uppity here, Iron Man. Oh man, he was just slapping me when I had my guard down every time. It's just like, wow. You really are trying to be the little engine that could. Alright. Ouch, ouch, and ouch. What the heck? The game had me do nothing right there. That was not what I told it to do. Good night. Okay. So here's a question for you guys. I have, let me think. I've got 8 teams of 2-star characters, so that's, I've got 24 2-star characters who are pretty much maxed out, aside from their signature abilities. And I build those up, you know, as I open crystals and stuff like that. And then I think I've got maybe, I don't know, probably another 15 or 20 2-star champions who are not maxed out. And some of them I haven't even leveled at all. So I've got maybe, I don't know, maybe 40 some odd 2-star champions. And that's it, really. And I don't know, like, I know that no one is, you know, actually probably trying to hunt down new 2-star champions, but it does just kind of seem like, you know, the stable of them is pretty pretty limited. And so I was just kind of wondering, does anyone ever go looking for other 2-star champions? How do you get them? Is it possible to get 2-star champions, you know, that, you know, are outside of, I guess, the regular stable that you get? But, you know, I don't know. I'm just curious. Let's see. I guess we'll go with this one. See how well I do. Alright, and wow. We're going to go ahead and change that, and then I think this is about as good as I can ask for, so we'll just go here. So, well, Shang, I'm sorry about your Wi-Fi troubles, man, but thanks for the sub. I hope I'll see you later. So you have a good day, okay? Hey, Wyatt, you're back. How are you doing, man? Thanks for joining today. And this vision is just not playing nice, but that's okay. Because I eventually still won due to perseverance and just mashing buttons until they all hit things, I guess. So guys, whenever you are playing Unstoppable Colossus or Juggernaut, use that Unstoppable passive. Just use the heck out of it. Don't even open defending. Just start swinging. be merciless, and whenever it wears off, fire off a special and get it back up. Just keep doing that. You'll end matches really quickly that way. I mean, it's not completely foolproof, but it's pretty close. Okay. So what is that? That's 3 rounds, I think. 3 matches. There we go. The Spectre of Punisher 2099. Alright, so we're going to go ahead and retire those 3. And then there we go. 1, 2, 3. Alright. Oh, hey Wyatt, welcome back. How are you doing? Let's see. Alright, I guess I'll have to go for the easiest one. Alright. Pretty good class matchups there. Alright, let's see how these guys, let's see how they hold up. Man, Gamora just manhandled him. I didn't realize that I was about 400 PI over him. I guess I just didn't notice, but man, only took a few hits there. Now, Cyclops versus Cap, probably going to be a little bit more of a challenge. And we've got like a little replay here of Avengers versus X-Men from a few years ago. Okay, I'm glad I took him down. Oh, I'm doing good, Wyatt. Thank you for asking. I'm just deciding to lay down another grind session here before I go out into the real world and run a few errands, but figured I'd kind of start the day off with one of these. Oh man. Okay, Magneto, you're getting just the slightest bit uppity here, and I don't like it. Okay, I'm tired of this. I have put up with your insolence for long enough, you uppity mutant. Alright. Hit another milestone. We got, what, 2 more left, I think? So, not too bad. The spirit of Punisher 2099. He hovers above all. Let's see. Alright. So we're gonna go with Guillotine, Wolverine, and Abomination. Alright, let's see. And I guess we're stuck on the medium one because I am not going for those hard modes just yet. Okay, overall not too bad. Alright, so gotta say, I've only got her 2-star version, but I do like Guillotine. I like the idea of a mystic champion who can cause bleeds and flip someone's healing on them. I've actually never done that one with her, but I've heard that she's really good against, what is it, is it Labyrinth of Legends Wolverine? She's like really good at taking his healing and turning it into, like, I don't know, poison or something. Ant-Man, you are not supposed to be this good. What's going on, dude? Oh my god. Okay, you know what? Let's slap you back into place here. Okay. That was weird. I mean, I'm not used to Ant-Man actually being competent in a fight. At least not as far as this game goes. Alright, Wolverine versus Hawkeye. Let's see how we do here. I got a pretty good advantage over him, both in terms of class and numbers. The only thing I'm ever really worried about with Hawkeye is his special one. So if I can either avoid that, or just kill him before he uses it, then we're good. Alright. Okay, I think I've got probably, what, 3 more rounds left, I think? I'll need to take a quick look at my teams. Alright, so what have we got left? Okay, we've got the Peter Brigade here. And then, yeah, it looks like I've got 6 more maxed out characters, so yeah, we're gonna go ahead and just kind of do what we can with what we've got here. We're gonna go for this one. Okay. Alright, decent advantages over all of them. And I meant to put Spider-Man up against Guillotine, but oh well. I think we'll do okay as we are. Alright, 1 down, 2 to go. Wyatt says that Ant-Man sucks, and as far as I can tell, he's right. Most people don't seem to think very highly of him, which is why I was surprised that he actually was kind of whipping my rear end for a moment there. Like, I think at one point in that fight, he actually had more health than me, which kind of just left me dumbfounded. Like, how the heck did you do that? Ooh, and she's still alive, but not anymore. Okay, and then now Spider-Man versus Yellow Jacket. Yellow Jacket has to be one of the most lackluster villains I think I've seen in the Marvel movies lately. Well, specifically the Marvel Cinematic Universe movies. I don't know. I was so not impressed with him. Just kind of generic dude who had uh, daddy issues with his mentor and made a suit just like his mentors. It I don't know. I mean, a lot of people will say that the Marvel movies have a villain problem, and I would agree with them. I think probably the two best villains that have come out of the MCU, across all of the properties have been Tom Hiddleston's Loki and Vincent D'Onofrio's Wilson Fisk, the Kingpin. They've been the best villains, and I don't know, they've got to work on that, because I want to root for the villain more often than I currently am. So I hope that is a thing that they will eventually get over as they continue to make movies and TV shows and stuff like that. Well, I mean, you could make the argument that Marvel has got a Punisher Netflix series on the way, and that he's kind of going to be their anti-hero. And I mean, you've also seen Ghost Rider on like Agents of S.H.I.E.L.D. and stuff like that, so they're sort of moving in that direction, but it can definitely be argued that they could stand to do more of that too. I've been hearing talk for years of like a Moon Knight media property of some sort, and I mean, I'm not even that big a Moon Knight fan, but that would definitely be interesting and fun to do, you know? I mean, I'm one of those people. I'm gonna watch it if it's a Marvel property, and I'm definitely gonna watch it if it's an MCU property. Which means that come the fall, you guys just may not see me, because I'll be on ABC, I'll be on Netflix, I'll be on Hulu, Freeform, I'll be in the movie theaters. I just may not have time to stream. No, I'm just kidding. I will always have time to stream. Ultron, I never liked you. Let me show you how much I dislike you. Here, I'm gonna hit you. I got some exploding arrows. You're gonna fly up into the air, and you're gonna fall down, and it's all gonna be fun. See? All the fun. Marvel lacks darker sides like DC Comics. I can definitely agree with you on the point that Marvel films and MCU films in particular are definitely they're definitely lighter fare than the DC movies that have been made. I've got to say though, I mean, like, I don't know, I don't think just embracing darkness for the sake of it has helped the DC movies at all. I mean, okay, let me just put it like this. I'm always going to be more of a Marvel guy than a DC guy. Just look at my channel art. But I mean, with that said, I know more about Marvel than DC. I know less about DC than Marvel. But the thing is, I still want both worlds to succeed. And I want, for instance, I want DC to have something equivalent to what the Marvel universe, the Marvel Cinematic Universe has. I want them to have that interconnected film property. Now, with that said, let's see. I mean, after watching Man of Steel and Suicide Squad and Orphan Fight the movie, or Batman and Superman, as I guess it's mostly known. Like Batman versus Superman in particular was really dark. It was grimdark, and I think that in trying to go dark, they changed the characters of Superman and Batman in ways that were fundamental to what people knew of those superheroes. And they didn't do any favors. Now, do I think Marvel needs to go a little darker? At times, yes, I think they do, and I think that oftentimes the Netflix properties are kind of like, they're kind of the place you go to for that, kind of. But if you're gonna do dark, you need to make sure that you're doing it well and not in a way that takes away from what your heroes are, So, the way the Marvel Cinematic Universe is right now, I mean, anyone can make that argument that yes, it's too light. It doesn't go to the dark places that sometimes these kinds of properties may need to go to. But I mean, all in all, of the two so far, I'm definitely more on the side of the MCU. And wow, hold on, I can't do anything right now. I think they're striking the balance, I guess, is kind of where I'm going. Whereas, they may not be dark like DC, but I think DC is a little too dark right now. Now, and just another word on the DC universe, because again, I don't hate those guys. I kind of do question Zack Snyder at this point, but I will say that with the success of Wonder Woman, which I just saw recently, if you guys haven't seen it, it is definitely worth seeing. But I would say that gave the DC universe the shot in the arm that it really needed at this point, because it actually made I can't remember where I read this, but it basically made the point that the heroes in Wonder Woman were actually this is going to sound bad, but they're actually heroic. They actually were trying to, save the innocent bystanders and kind of protect them and still kind of give them a place in the story and the narrative. I know that one criticism that was lobbed at Man of Steel was that once Superman and Zod were fighting each other, there was just all kinds of collateral damage, and basically there wasn't any concern on the part of Superman for what was happening. And then when Batman versus Superman came around, their solution to the whole civilian casualties thing was to just move the big fight to, a deserted part of town. There wasn't any kind of genuine care for the people around them, and I think that was the kind of thing that made Diana easy to relate to. It's the kind of thing that makes Peter Parker related to. Did you guys see the playthrough footage of the Spider-Man game that's going to be a PlayStation 4 exclusive? Because oh my God, was it good. And it was very Peter Parker. It's like someone took the Batman Arkham Asylum formula and applied it to Spider-Man, and God, I can't wait to play that. But during that playthrough, Peter is actually, he's trying to apprehend Mr. Negative's, demon gang. But even while he's doing that, when when there are buildings falling through the sky and everything, I mean, like, he's trying to web up stuff and make sure that no one gets hurt. And, he's very much like, it's very much about Peter Parker as much as it is about Spider-Man. And I think that makes all the difference. The concern for others and people's well-beings. Because, I mean, at the end of the day, superhero comic books, movies, video games, I mean, the powers are cool, but at the end of the day, being a hero is about caring about others. So, and and I'm sorry, I'm on a soapbox. So, as you guys can see, I have finished my grinding for now, and so I've got to run out into the real world and go do some things. But again, I want to thank you guys for tuning in. Shang, I wanted to thank you especially. You have been a wonderful conversationalist. And I'll probably be back later today at some point. I need to just kind of go and interact with the Meat Space world and go run a few errands. So I'm going to go ahead and get to that. Thank you guys for tuning in. If you enjoyed this, please leave a like. If you're feeling particularly ambitious, go ahead and subscribe. And I hope you guys have a good day. Take care, and I will see you later. Bye.